Hello guys, this is Amphyfx here. You're welcome to my new video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you something that's going to blow your mind. I'm going to talk about two types of entries, the aggressive entry and confirmation entries. So if you stick with me till the end of this video, I'm very sure you will learn something from this video. So guys, now let's dive in. Now there are two types of entries you should take note of. We have the aggressive entry and we have the confirmation entries. So I'm going to show you each one on the chart as we progress. Now the aggressive entry mostly is you enter at your POI without any confirmation. Then I'll show you the confluences on what to look for and when to avoid the aggressive entry. Then the confirmation entry is you enter at your POI with a confirmation. I'll show you the confluences to look for and when to avoid the confirmation entry. So looking at the aggressive entry, the confluences you should look for is a recent break of structure, an order block. There should be a presence of order block, now a liquidity or engagement zone, and then an imbalance. And when should you avoid it? You should avoid aggressive entry during zones that has been tapped before. You should avoid aggressive entry by that time. Then when market is consolidating, avoid aggressive entry because you don't know when or which direction the market is going to take. Mostly when the market is consolidating, it's either the market will skyrocket to one side, so you can't even know or which side the market is going to go. So avoid it. Then when there is no clear liquidity stream, or when there is not a clear zone of liquidity, you are not calm mentally, you are not focused. And then the confirmation entry. Confirmation entry is the confluences you should look for is when your zone has been mitigated before. When the zone has been mitigated or tested before, you can use your confluences to know when a market is about to change direction. And when market is consolidating, when there is a consolidation, you should look for confirmation entry. When you are certain about the market trend or the buyers. Now the reaction to a support or a resistance zone. Now when should you avoid this? You should avoid when there is a high volatility period. You are going to miss out the trade. So avoid looking for confirmation when there is a high volatility period. Let's say for example during news, you are not waiting for confirmation. the market, the price will not wait for you to give you any confirmation. It should just go faster. So confirmation entry is not needed. Avoid during these volatile periods. Instead, go for aggressive entry. Now let me show you schematically diagrammatically like how aggressive structure should look like. Now for aggressive, let's say we have market doing a series of higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low. We say there should be a presence of a break of structure, an order block, then a sweep or a liquidity point or a point of liquidity, right? And then an imbalance. So this is my order block here, my OB, then a break of structure, and then my points or liquidity zone or sweep of liquidity, depending on whichever one. It can be this sweep of liquidity, my inducement, break of structure, then my order block, and then my imbalance. That's the fair value gap. This is the imbalance here. This is the aggressive entry. Now for the confirmation entry, there should be said the zone has been mitigated, the confluence zone has been mitigated, and market is consolidating, And then how do you let's say, let me duplicate this too. Now for confirmation entry, instead of me entering at this my other block, what will I do? I will wait for market to give me a confirmation. I'll switch to a lower time frame. I'll switch to what? A lower time frame to identify that okay, market is what? On lower time frame, you see something like this. Market will give you what? A change of character from normally you will see market give you a series of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, but then on the lower time frame, you see market do what? Give you a series of what? Change character towards to higher high, breaking structure, the recent high on the lower time frame, and then what? This is the change of character from the downtrend you have before. Then you mark the other block on the lower time frame, mark it, then wait for market to come back to it, and then we'll take your entry. So that's basically the difference between what? Between a confirmation entry and what? And aggressive entry. For the confirmation entry, you look for confirmation on the lower time frame. Now I have talked about time alignment before, so it depends on which time frame you are analyzing on and which time frame you should look for confirmation. Now let me do a quick recap on that. When you are analyzing on the 4-hour time frame, your confirmation time frame should be what? Should be your 15 minutes. And when you are analyzing on the 1-hour time frame, your confirmation entry should be on the 5 minutes time frame. And when you are analyzing on the 15 minutes time frame, your confirmation entry should be on what? 1 minute time frame or 3 minutes time frame. So this time alignment is very important, because if you are trying to if you are getting your entry or your setup on the 1-hour time frame and you are looking for confirmation on the 1 minute time frame, there is no alignment between the two times, and you miss out on the trade. So the time frames are very important. Now let's go to the chart. Let me show you. Now basically most of my trades recently have been on I've been aggressive entry, because gold has been giving me the clean structures. So I prefer most of the times I prefer to take aggressive entries. So if you look at this zone, or if you look at this structure here, I can still get a confirmation entry here, but then I prefer taking. Now this is on the 15 minute time frame. If I should go to the 1 minute time frame, you see market switch from this downtrend we are seeing to an uptrend. Now let me go back. Okay, so this is the 1 minute time frame now. So this is the last break of structure to the downside. This is the recent break of structure to the downside before market tap into my point of interest, the last break of structure. And then what do you see? Market gave you a structural shift, market structural shift. And then I marked out my points of interest on the 1 minute time frame. And what do you see market did? Market came back, tap my points of interest. You can see I can get my entry here. That's this is for confirmation entry. So I may decide to go aggressive without looking for confirmation, or instead take the aggressive entry from this zone, but I can still wait for my confirmation on the lower time frame to get my confirmation entry. So guys, that's that between a confirmation entry and an aggressive entry. If you learned something from this video, don't forget to give us a follow or subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your fellow trader friends to help a fellow trader. So guys, see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.